Hi guys. So today I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different. I'm gonna be telling y'all how I improved my social life as an introvert. For context, I am an introvert and I was an introvert for my entire life. I never really had many friends up until recently, but there are a couple tricks I used and like strategies that just helped me not be as lonely. So we'll get into that. Anyway, so as I was going through middle and elementary school, I'd mostly just keep to myself, play video games, watch YouTube, all that. But as I got older and up until now, I've been wanting to like be more social and get more friends. So I've been working on that for 2-ish years now, and I got a good amount of progress. So I'm gonna transfer that on to you guys today. So the first thing I can really tell you guys isn't like a life hack or anything. It's actually really hard to do. But what I'm gonna tell you guys is just be brave. Try to talk to people. If like sometimes I have off periods, I'll go down to the lunchroom at my school and I'll go just talk to someone random to start a conversation. And it's usually pretty nice. But thing is you won't really get much practice being social and talking to people if you don't actually try to seek out those conversations, right? So that's why I really just can tell you be brave. Try to get through your fear. I know it's gonna be scary. You won't like it the first time, but it gets better. Have faith, it does, and do your best. Also, the thing is, when you've built up the habit of just being antisocial for so long, it feels kind of weird just to go up and talk to someone, and that's something you have to get experience with to actually change. But yeah, kind of ran out of things to say, honestly. Also, a couple more things I want to say. One thing is just that, like, conversations you start just to practice talking to people, they don't really even have to lead to anything. Like, you don't really have to get their phone number, you don't have to get their Instagram. It's just, you can talk to them, you can have fun. Talking to people usually is fun, at least in my opinion. But you can just have a good time. It doesn't even have to really lead to anything, right? Also, I know a lot of people, their question will be like, well, what do I really say, right? Because when I go up to someone like, what do I say? I don't know what to say, right? And to that I say, really, it doesn't matter, honestly. Like, that's more just overthinking it because what happens most of the time is that you just think of something random. Like, you can start a conversation with, like, hi, how are you? Or, like, hi, what's your name, right? And it just goes from there. If they're a good conversationalist, they might ask you a few questions. At that point, it gets a lot easier. But I would say just going up and starting the conversation is the hardest part because all of our brains like to overthink it, right? So I don't really want to give you any just like quick phrases that you can use. It's more just on a case to case basis. Like if they're wearing a nice shirt, you can say that. It's just as long as you go up and say something, it really doesn't even matter. Also, one more thing I noticed. Um, I've been on a fitness journey for about 3 years now, right? So I realized as I start to get like more lean, I think people start to respond to you better. So people start to care about talking to you more as you get like more lean, lower body fat, more in shape, right? So if you are on your fitness journey, that's great. Keep it up. I believe in you. But if you're not, I recommend starting it. At the end of the day, I mean, it doesn't matter that much, but it does help though. Anyway, that was just a few quick tips. I feel like this journey of trying to become more social and try to like get friends and all that. I mean, this goes for adults and kids, but I feel like it's just really interesting, you know? Like sometimes I'm not at this point yet, but I'm getting there. There comes a point where like you can just talk to anyone and it's great, but you miss the days where like you'd be overthinking about what step to make, what direction to step when you're walking towards someone, right? So I feel like it's just a really cool journey to go on. It's really entertaining. But I'll talk to you guys later. See you.